Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Brand new year. We're getting the new continent soon, hopefully sometime this month, and I figured what better way to start the lovely month off with some more reviews. This review was requested by the good old Moonswirl on Discord. Shout out to you, Moonswirl. And also shout out to, I think it's Alphonsus. I might be pronouncing your name wrong or not remembering it correctly, but I know that like a week, maybe 2 weeks ago, that you asked for a Nezha review. Well, my boy, you got it. We'll go ahead and start with the dark one as always. Quick design review, and then we'll get into the fleshy bits. But let's take a look at her. Overall, I don't mind her design at all. Her design's pretty clean. The dark one is kind of ugly, unfortunately, and the second form has an extremely, like, abnormally large head. Even though, I mean, the first one does have it too, but I mean, overall, not bad. Not bad. I like it. Just not the dark one for some reason. Not racist. I just don't like the dark one. But let's take a look at her stats. See, she is an attacker type, coming in with 25k HP, 3.1k defense, and 2.4k defense. Solid. I mean, not the best, but it's pretty solid. It's nice that her attack is over 3k. I do wish it was slightly higher, but I mean, you can't always get what you want. And she comes with HP siphon and defense down. So honestly, you can really build her any way you want. She doesn't necessarily need crit in order for her to do what she needs to do, because she's more like a healing debuffer type, I would say. So you could probably throw her on HP attack if you want. I mean, if you can get the extra crit rate in there for more damage, then by all means. But I mean, she should be fine at self-sustaining and then busting out defense down, because 80% chance for defense down is pretty solid. I do have one. She's not currently in use, but once I get around to actually getting her to Evo 3, I'll put her to use. But let's check out the light Nezha, which your boy also has. Good old light Nezha. The light one's fine. I guess the dark one, the issue with the dark one for me is that all her colors don't really correlate. They just, I don't know. They're there without really any meaning, I would say. But the light one, normal and variant, just fine. Let's take a look at her stats. Nearly 40k HP. Her attack is garbage and her defense is okay. Like bare minimum okay. She is a tank type though, so her attack doesn't matter at all. I wouldn't really worry about her attack at all. HP wise, she's good. She's solid. She comes with blind for 3 turns and sap. When I first pulled her, I originally was kind of sad because I thought, okay, great, I got a light Nezha, but she's kind of useless. Blind is without a doubt very, very helpful in Titans. So if you can put her on a team where she's not going to get any SP, so she can't do sap, then she should be splendid. Her other use than that, I mean, you could probably use her in Colossus, but I know a lot of people, especially like Kalex, will just tell you just burst down that Titan, because I mean, the longer you're alive, the more chances of you wiping on not on the Titan, but Colossus is what I meant to say. But I mean, she's not bad. It just sucks that she has sap instead of something useful, like I don't know. Give her HP siphon for her 5-star skill. Give her adrenaline for her 5-star skill. That would be beautiful. But overall, not the worst. Just very, very, I don't know, different, I would say. Let's go over here to the lovely old grass one. Did I pass her already? I believe I have passed her. Yep, there she goes. Color scheme on her is fine. Fine, variant's clean. Regular's clean too. Let's take a look at her stats. She's an attacker type. 27k HP, which is kind of high for an attacker. 3k, almost 3.1k attack, and 2.3k defense. Stat wise, definitely not bad. Definitely not bad. She is an Nat 4 and she's not light or dark, so I don't expect her stats to be amazing. But I mean, overall, they're okay. They're what an attacker should be. Her HP isn't abnormally low. She comes with HP siphon and seal. One turn, not steal, but seal. Overall, kind of weak. It's nice that she can self-sustain herself. Well, it's nice that she can self-sustain. But 1 turn for Seal and it only being 60%. Would I recommend you guys building this other than for Astro Gems? Probably not. If Nezha's your waifu, get them all to Evo 3. But if she isn't, I probably wouldn't recommend a real use for her, because there's just not a place in the game where her 60% Seal for 1 turn would be worth using, especially with her stats. So Grass Nezha is a which is a no. Translates into no. Let's go over here to the Water one, which is Moonswirl's first one. Clean. I mean, both of them are clean. I actually do prefer her variant instead, because I like that dark contrast of her hair and the kind of lighter, I guess, medium tones outside the ring. Well, for her weapon, just that contrast is pretty clean. Let's take a look at her stats. Balance type 30k HP, attacks 2.4k, defense is 2.5k. Overall pretty average. She is an at 4, so I can't really comment too much about her attack and defense being a little bit low to be balanced, but I mean overall pretty average as a balance type. She comes with attack down and blind, so once again this is no doubt a Titansmon. 70% chance for attack down for 2 turns is pretty solid. I don't know why I'm saying words in repetition. And 70% chance for blind with 2 turns. Again, pretty solid. She's like almost the opposite of Light Nezha with the blind, but Light Nezha's is longer and I believe has a slightly higher chance for it. If you need a solid, I guess, Fire Titanmon, then by all means go for her. Go for her. I mean, there's nothing particularly wrong with her. Is she there for any damage? No. She's just there to debuff. Let's go to the fire one. Again, I do like the regular one. I do have a variant one, but would I prefer the regular one? Probably. Just because, I don't know, all that white to me is just overkill for some reason. Let's take a look at her stats. At level 60. The fire one is a tank type, coming in at 38k HP, 2.3k attack, and 1.8k defense. Stat wise, her HP is great. Her defense, even though she's a tank type, is awful. They should just switch her defense and attack, but her defense is quite awful, which is sad because she comes with attack down for 2 turns and defense down for 3 turns, which is solid, my boys. That is solid. If we could get that 80% chance with like skill books, like Nezha would be like the goddess of MSL. The goddess. Overall solid. Again, you could use her for probably just Wood Titans. Other than that, I mean, you could use her for Colossus if you need some type of debuffer, but would I put her on my team for Wood Colossus? Probably not. So her only real use would be for either if you're not clearing B9 out and you have an Evo 2 Nezha, you could use her there, or you could use her in Clan versus Clan if you wanted to. I probably wouldn't, but mainly just Wood Titans. So it looks like the fire one and the water one are pretty much Titans. The light one's pretty much Titans as well. The dark one is usable in Titans as well, but her use is kind of a little bit more wider on the spectrum. You could probably get away with using her in Clan versus Clan, or I'm trying to think of what else really. Any place where you need someone that can dish out a defense down but also sustain themselves. But other than that, you guys, that's the Nezha review. I do hope this review helps you guys. As always, the gems are in percentages, so if you see them in a video, remember it's for percentages. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully here's to another wonderful year for MSL, and peace out.